So Neil, you must be actually gutted after that to concede so late on.
Yeah, it's difficult to put it into words really. I'm angry, really angry, because it's two really soft goals. I'm still annoyed at the amount of time we've added on as well. You know, we were told 2 minutes from the side. The second goal is in the 3rd minute of injury time, which is really disappointing with. Having said that, we've got to defend our box better for both goals, especially the first goal, which gives them a little bit of impetus back into the game. Too deep, and allowed them to get 4 or 5 passes in on the edge of our box. But I'm just you're trying to sort of got to sink in first, because we were brilliant today. We were brilliant. We played really well. You know, created chances, scored 2 good goals, strong physical presence all over the pitch. They've all worked their absolute socks off. And then it's just a lack of game management with a minute, 2 minutes to go. You know, when they get the first goal, and they were gone. You know, with 10 minutes to go, they were gone. We put the players on with fresh legs just to make sure that we saw the victory home, or tried to see the victory home with some fresh legs. Give people a breather while we're making the subs. Our game management from the bench. And you know, the two goals, they're just, like I say, game management wise, we've got to deal with the situations better, especially the first goal. The second goal, you know, they've got out from our corner flag here, they had 3 throw-ins and the ball into the box, and we've got the biggest player on the pitch being marked by our smallest player, albeit, you know, Dan Van, who had a great game. But game management wise, that last 5 minutes has got to be far better, and it's been the story of our season, especially games here. We haven't managed games well in game, and that's the players. You know, they've got to manage games better. You know, someone just go down with a bit of a knock or an injury, so we can get some treatment onto somebody. Other teams do it against us. You know, so we've got to learn, and that takes people in the dressing room, takes leaders. You know, they've got better the last few weeks with regards, you know, having leaders on the pitch, but when we needed them today, that last couple of minutes, we were found wanting.
Like you say, up until then, it'd been a very professional performance.
We were excellent.
Brad had barely had a save to make, really. Until then.
We were excellent. Took us 5-10 minutes to settle with the pitch, because the pitch was really soft. But as soon as we settled, I thought from 10th minute to 89th minute, we were excellent, dominant throughout the game. Looked a real threat. I thought Robbie Thompson-Brown was superb, middle of the park. They were all superb, but I thought Robbie Thompson-Brown dictated what happened in the game, looked a threat going forward. Isaac was superb, Joe did well second half, better second half. Pezza was a threat, you know, and caused their two centre halves no end of problems. Dominant in midfield, won all the first and second balls, you know. Second half, when they had a little bit more possession, we looked threatening on the break, and it was a proper Northern Prem performance. Like I say, 8th, 10th minute to 89th minute, but you got to do it to the 94th minute. And you know, like I say, we've tried from the side to get some fresh legs on and just give people a little bit of a breather and put some bit more energy on. And we've got, as a team, all of us, we've got to manage the game better with 5 minutes to go, and not allow, like I say, first goal too deep, but the second goal allowing them to get 3 throw-ins down the side and put the ball in our box. And it feels like a defeat, you know, because we give 2 points away, just give 2 points away, and you know, they can't give us any more in there in terms of energy and, you know, and work rate and effort. That they're all, the dressing room's on, you know, they're just, it's down, like I said, to that 5 minutes of game management, but in terms of effort and desire, they can't put any more in.
Like you say, it's been a few games, especially over the last few weeks at home, where you've had a 2-0 lead and ended up drawing or losing.
Yeah.
Can you put your finger on what you need to change either yourself or the team?
Well, we've got to manage games better as a team, as an 11 that are out there. You know, whether we've made subs or not. You know, when you're 2-0 up with 2 minutes to go, you've got to see the game out. You know, when the shape we're playing means we've got bodies behind the ball, and in possession we've got pace either side of Tyrell Way with pace down the middle. So there's no reason why we should be conceding possession, which we did, and didn't manage the game. You know, we're on the back of 2 wins in the league, and that's a point. So we're at 7 points from 9. So I understand what you're saying. You know, but it's been better the last few weeks. But that has returned to what we had a month, 6 weeks ago in terms of leads and losing leads, and I don't know. You can't coach it because what happened today in 2 minutes is game management. It's making sure you don't concede, you don't let balls go into your box. You can't. Well, not at the time we've got the players on a Tuesday and Thursday. You can't coach that. It's just obviously really disappointing because, like I say, it feels like a defeat, and especially with the games that were off and the results that have gone our way, those extra 2 points would have took us into the top 10. You know, we've gone up 2 places with the results that have gone our way, but that extra 2 points would have took us a little bit closer to, you know, Hensford, who have lost today, for instance, and 1 or 2 others around that top 7, top 8. So that's another knife in the back. But, you know, we'll have a little look at it and you know, and hopefully come back a little bit stronger for the Warrington game Tuesday.
You mentioned the Warrington games, another home game. Is that good to have that so soon after you see them try and put this right straight away?
Yeah, well, I don't think, you know, there ain't a lot to put right. We've played well, David. Yeah, I can't stand here and slag any of the players off. We've played well. It's but you got to play well for 92, 93 minutes, and there's a minute of football today where we've been punished for I repeat, a lack of game management. I love the home games, you know, but the home games coming thick and fast. We've got the next 4 out of 5 or 6 games we've got at home, fantastic. You know, and our home form's been better the last few weeks, like I say, 7 from 9. You know, I think most clubs would take that at the moment. But you know, we've got to be a little bit more, like I say, consistent, because we have been the last 3 games, we've played well, last 3 league games, but I don't want that returning to what we had a few weeks ago. You know, the soft underbelly with minutes to spare. So you can't coach it. You just got to be better in the game, concentration levels, and not allowing opportunities and soft balls into the box.
Obviously, you lost Adam in the warm up. Is that anything serious, you think?
No, he woke up this morning with a stiff back, had a rub and did the warm up and just didn't feel right. And with us changing the bench, with Brad dropping off the bench today to bring Messiah back in and having Tyrell on the bench as well, they're both fit, and Matt's obviously missed Tuesday night because of the Colbert game. We didn't have a keeper on the bench, so a big risk to play Adam and potentially him come off and not have a keeper on the bench. So don't take the risk and play Brad. I thought it was excellent, you know, barring, you know, some of his kicking, which he hasn't played for some time. So when you're playing consistently, you get a bit of rhythm. So he hasn't played for some time, but I thought it was excellent. Made some good saves.
So it's the benefit of having 2 keepers.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? You can do that in the warm-up. We made the change in the warm-up. Made a couple. I think he made 1 definite key save, 83, 84 minutes in when he pushed it round for a corner. But largely untroubled, really. He made a couple of 2 or 3 saves, and like I say, I thought I'll probably be told differently, but I thought we were quite dominant throughout the game. I thought we looked a threat going forward. I thought we were good in wide areas. I thought Robbie Thompson-Brown was head and shoulders above anything else on the pitch, in my opinion. And I thought we won all the first and seconds middle of the park, and for 89 minutes we were strong defensively.
Just lastly then, we saw in the weekend Matt Bailey's moved to League Town. Do you sort of understand why he's moved on?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. You know, we've been doing well of late. He's been out for 5 weeks, hasn't played. 2 centre halves, got an understanding. We've got Dan Van playing at right back, who's been outstanding since he's come to the club. Can play centre. Well, he's a centre half. He's playing right back. So we've got 3 centre halves playing. Any issues we get with 2 centre halves that are playing now, Dan Van can move in one, and we've got a right back, probably one of the best right backs in the league, sitting on the bench. So defensively, we've got good cover, and Bales would have had to wait his turn to get back in, and you know, 5 weeks out, he doesn't want to be sitting for 2 weeks. So then you're 7, 8 weeks before you kick the ball and the season's over. So I can understand him going and getting some football at League, and he goes with our best wishes. You know, been brilliant for the football club, played near enough 70 games. You know, helped us when we got promoted, coming into a side at the time when we signed it that was struggling back at step 3. We had a dodgy period, and as a club skipper, it's been fantastic. And thank him for his efforts, and hopefully at some point in his career our paths will cross again.
Obviously, just going on from that, while Matt's been injured, Josh has taken the captain's armband. I think he's really grown over the last 2 months.
Yeah. I'm a little bit old school with the captaincy thing. You know, I always think everybody should be a captain. You know, you give it to your most vocal player, and Bales was our captain for all of last season and the start of this season, and it's only him coming out the side through injury or lack of form or whatever, or change of shape, and we give it to Josh because you want a player of Josh's, you know, work ethic and desire in the middle of the park, can see everything as captain. But I don't take, my personal opinion, I don't take the captaincy as a matter of importance for me. You know, you need a leader in the back four, you need a leader in the middle of the park, you need a leader up front, you need leaders all over, and whoever gets the armband really for me is irrelevant.
Nice.
Right. Cheers.